Okay, hello. Part the MISTVEIL expected value. So, have you been around 1.5 years ago when Part the MISTVEIL came out? Do you remember the time after Heavy Hitters, where Heavy Hitters was super strong and the expectations for Part the MISTVEIL were super high? Enigma, Marvel, hyped. It was good. It was great. Boxes did sell quite good. Cards did sell quite good. And when you are there and it's all new, you think, wow, this is the peak. This is the best. It's always going to be like this. Okay, now, 1.5 years later, let's check it out. There's 126 boxes on Card Market for a product of this age. I think that's low. There should be more coming to the market. That's just that's my expectation. Last time we did check, there were 143, so the supply went down. The price now, including shipping, is 77. The price back then has been 80. So the price went actually down. What about the single card prices? We do have Mistcloak Gully in cold foil for 65. That's relatively low compared to its life cycle or past prices. And then we do have the Rainbow Fur version going up to 19, which is, I mean, all in all, 19 for a Fabled is a joke, but it's higher than 3 months we've checked. Right, legendaries. So, yeah, that's one of the regrets I do have in Flesh and Blood overall, and especially with Path of Mistveil, buying several Traverse the Verses after it dropped from here to here. We started with 230 and then went to 185 and dropped from August to October to 110. And I was like, yeah, I'm aping in. I'm buying some of those. Now we're at 73. Is there hope for a higher price? I doubt it, but that's the way it is. The average cold foil extended art is at 43.44. It went up just a bit compared to last time we checked. Last time has been in August, so that's 3 months ago. Okay, legendary rainbow foils. Well, there is the Stonewall Gauntlet, which is going up in price, highest price ever, but that's great. The rest, well, I mean, the Rainbow Foil version of Traverse the Universe was at 150 when we checked back here. Now we're at 1260. Seriously, now's the point where I should ape in and buy like 20 copies of those. Seriously, I just don't know how the meta is going to shift, if another card will replace this one in that slot. But just in terms of price, this is a joke. Okay, the average is at 13.90. You can also open Marvels, and there's the adult Marvels where a new Alluring Desire is going up to 110. For 60 is what you pay for Enigma, Ledger of Ancestry, and the average is up just a bit. Oh, there is no average, but the average is up because every one of those cards went up except for Zen Tamer of Purpose. What is that? Okay. More Marvels. Check this out. 100 for Rising Sun, Setting Moon. This has been the most expensive one all year long for more than a year. And this price jump is, I don't know why. Maybe you do. I don't do this clickbaiting and comment baiting, but I would really love to know why this card is that expensive. I mean, twice the price. That's a hefty price increase, especially since the rest is not having these huge shifts. All right. Well, second most expensive, worth mentioning, $42.90 for Passover. Right. Then we did have these fantastic, super hyped Extended Art Majestics, Levels of Enlightenment, and the Manifestation of Miragai, where you've paid 100 for the levels and 60 for manifestation. Now we're at 30 all-time low and 12.90 all-time low. That's just the way it is. I'm reporting on these numbers. It looks like people are getting rid of their single cards. Every time we think we have reached a low, a bottom, a floor. It's still going lower. Well, the average here is 284 for the cold foil Majestics. Check this out, 284. Card market low prices. Okay, Majestic Rainbow Foils, 52, the weakest link. That's relatively expensive. Is there a reprint coming? Makes sense, right? Compared to all the other ones, 15, the next expensive one, just a nick. And the average is at 661. Majestic non-foils looks almost the same. 36 is what you pay for the weakest link. This has come down quite a bunch. And the next one is persuasive prognosis. I'm sorry, English is not my main language. For 14. Right. What else do we have? We have the expected value. So if you open one box of Part the MISTVEIL and you take all the cards inside there and take the, what is this up here? I didn't put this on there. That's strange. If you take one box, open it, and multiply the card market low prices by card market low, I'm just looking at the card market of at the cards of mint or near mint, and then just the sellers inside the European Union, and then just the sellers with an average feedback of good or better. So you can find damaged copies, copies with high shipping costs, or where you really don't know what the buyer is doing, if you get them at all or not, whatever. That's what I filter with. That's what I base my expectations on, or my decisions on. If I find one of those expected values to go up by a bit, by a bunch, compared to the box price, I'm basing this calculation on my buying decisions, and I'm going to open this on the channel live, which I usually do. I mean, you can check the live tab. It's full of thousands of hours of openings. Okay, good. You multiply the card market low prices with the odds of pulling, then you get Fabled Cold Foil Common adds about 96 cents per box. The Rainbow Foil Fabled 39 cents, and those Majestic Cold Foils 29 cents. I really should not include this into this calculation. It's just too much work for a couple of cents. We just want to know, is the EV 100, 80, 60, 40? Not cents. Legendary Rainbow Foils at 351. Legendary Cold Foils at 267. At the Majestic Extended Odds, 56 cents. Right. Majestic Rainbow Foils 821. Those Marvels 1009. And then the Majestic Non-Foils 1913 per box. All this together leads us to an expected value of 45.81. This is going sideways since a year, basically. And the box prices, 77. Those are also, on average, the same. The spread is too high for me personally. If you really want to, if you want to get some of those Part the MISTVEIL cards and you want to have a fun experience, the joy of opening, and maybe have some, good time with your friends opening together, it's all good. I can totally understand. But if I lose 30 bucks for every box, that's not for me. Going on to the next sets. So next time we're going to check on, is it the Hunted? Part the MISTVEIL? No, we do have Rosetta in between. So next time we're going to look at Rosetta. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good time. Have a good week. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.